Hello, Thunderbolt Chris here, and welcome to the new show that will be The Cat's Meow. What will happen next? Now, here's a typical situation on pranking. So, let's roll the clip. As we see here, there is a young boy trying to prank his sister. And what will happen next? Well, this question will have you test your knowledge on your emotions. Wait, you don't know about your emotions? Well, we got the flick for you. It will help you understand your emotions. Hit it! Cornet Films, The Crown. Hey, why is my Thunderbolt logo in RCH? It's Pandora's box.
How's it coming?
Oh, be careful, Warren.
What's in it? I'll get it off for you, Mr. Brandt.
Ah, Pennywise.
Say, you came here to learn about emotions, not play children's games. What is this anyway, Mr. Brent?
Well, you had some questions about emotions for your biology classwork. This will help. Sit down.
Are you sure it will
Notice your
help?
own emotional reactions to what you've just experienced. What did you feel? What did you do? How about you, Jean?
Oh, I've got to catch my breath, Mr. Brett. That scared me.
Warren, your reaction.
Well, I think I feel kind of
I'm
angry.
really,
You tricked us,
really
you know.
angry.
And you, Larry.
Where did you get this thing? This is pretty clever.
Notice that each of you reacted differently.
It's because we were paid to be.
Jean's
Thank
reaction
you,
might
Perry
call
Mason.
one of fear.
I'll say.
Jean drew away from the box. That's what you generally do when you're afraid of something. On the other hand, Warren's reaction you might call rage. He was ready
Warren,
for a fight.
smash.
What happened to me? What did I do?
You laughed. You were pleased. You drew closer to the box. You liked it. Psychologically, we classify that sort of response with what we call the basic emotion of love. And so we have examples
I
of
don't
each
think
of the three basic emotions.
Curiosity is
Fear.
love.
Well, we figured out Schrodinger's
Rage.
box. Curiosity killed the cat.
And
That
love.
is true.
Why did we act that way? I didn't want to be afraid.
Our emotional reactions are involuntary, pretty much automatic.
Well,
So
if
involuntary
that's the
means?
case, then why weren't all our reactions the same?
Well, Jean, when we're born, emotional reactions are pretty
Why
much
are our
the same in
actions
everyone.
different?
But as
Because
we
that
grow
would
older, each of
not
us
make
develops
for
his
an
own
entertaining
individual set
show.
of response patterns.
Why is that, Mr. Brent?
Conditioning.
What's conditioning?
Come over here. Did you ever see a mouse that acted as if he were afraid of cheese?
Afraid
No,
of
no.
cheese.
Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But watch this.
No. Oh, God. And not the cheese. Oh, no. No. I'm out of here. Help me.
Strangest thing I've ever seen.
Is that the result of conditioning, Mr. Brent?
How did you
No,
do that?
it's the
Well, we
result of
began
animal
several months ago
cruelty.
with just a mouse, one that liked cheese.
The mouse, just like any other mouse.
Are we watching the origin of brain?
When it was confronted with a piece of cheese, it responded by going toward it.
Food.
I love cheese. I love cheese. Cheese. Yay, cheese.
Ratatouille
But
looks
when the mouse
different.
was given a mild electric shock as it approached the cheese,
Ow, ow.
it responded by running back.
Who made
After
this?
procedure was repeated for some time, the mouse began to associate
Yikes,
the
who
cheese
made this
with the electric
contraption?
shock.
Michael Reeves?
And because he was afraid of the shock, the mouse was conditioned to be afraid of cheese. Now, he responds to cheese as he would ordinarily respond to an
No,
electric
I'm
shock.
out of here.
That's what we
Wow,
call
Tom
conditioning.
really
We
scarred
hitch up a
Jerry.
stimulus, the cheese, with a new response.
Must be pretty hard on the mouse. But it doesn't happen to people that way, does it?
Oh,
Let's
don't
find
worry
out.
about the mouse. That's
Come
why
over here,
PETA
Warren.
was invented.
Hold your hand out like this. That's right. Now just try to hold it steady. Don't let your hand move. Just hold it steady.
Hold it
You're
steady or
pushing
I'll have to
down.
shock
Just
you like the
hold it
mouse.
Steady. Steady.
This is an awkward version
Steady.
of patty cake.
Hey, it went up.
That's a case of simple conditioning.
Now I'm gonna
not
punch
involving
you in
emotions
the
this time,
face.
But still conditioning.
Is that the reason that Jean scares so easily? Why, she's afraid of mice.
Oh, hush.
Very possibly conditioning is the reason. While we're very young, the actions and attitudes of our parents and brothers and sisters condition us to a great many emotional responses. We all have them. Of course, most of our conditioning is much more complex than the sort we've shown so far. We often become conditioned to react emotionally to words or ideas.
Words? Huh, I can't believe that.
You can't. Well, remember,
No.
emotional behavior
Of course not.
is
I'm not a
largely
real
involuntary.
character.
Here, come over here and take a look at this model of the brain.
Oh
This
my
is the
god,
thalamus.
they split
Emotions
Krang
are
in
centered
half.
in the lower part of the brain, the thalamus. The
of the
thalamus is
brain.
not consciously controlled.
Well,
When
it
your
can't
emotions
control
are
because
stimulated,
people won't think
A
twice if they
reaction
don't have a
indirectly
brain.
affecting the thalamus can produce changes in you and your body. For example, you all three reacted to the Jack-in-the-Box. Your
Okay, we
facial
covered that already.
expressions and
Yeah.
actions changed. And that was without any conscious effort or control, wasn't it?
That's right.
Well, in the same way, your reactions can produce involuntary changes within your body.
Ooh, movie time.
For example, these
Wow, the
glands may produce
CGI
fear.
is very dated.
That's common in emotional
You shouldn't really
response.
call out the person's zit like that. It's really disrespectful.
Other glands, such as the adrenals and the liver, work
It's a
harder.
manatee! Oh, the humanity.
Sweat glands in your skin
Oh
produce
my god, he's
perspiration.
turned into a reptile.
V is back.
Your stomach slows down its digestive.
No! What did they do to you, Willie?
Your heartbeat changes, sometimes faster.
Can you just
or
bounce
sometimes
bounce with me,
slower.
bounce with me.
Boing.
Can you bounce with me, bounce
And
with
your
me?
breathing changes. These and many other changes are part of emotional responses. And
Boy,
we can
there's-
determine
Camera's over
some
here,
of
look
these
at the camera.
changes to measure emotional responses.
Measure them?
But wait,
Yeah.
there's more organs on
This
that
device
chart.
called a polygraph measures variations
This is a
in
high school with a
breathing and
polygraph in the
heartbeat,
back of the room? What
and
kind of
so
funding did they get?
indicates emotional responses. Larry, you didn't think you would react emotionally to
Can
words.
you stop
You wanna
looking
try
at
it?
his crotch?
Sure.
Isn't this something like a lie detector?
It's been called that, but actually it measures and records all kinds of emotional responses. This part is the pneumograph, or bellows, which measures your respiration or breathing. Now, if you roll up your sleeve, Larry, we'll put this armband on your arm, and this will record your
Don't worry,
pulse
it has a
or
taser.
heartbeat. You've probably seen one of these in a doctor's office, haven't you, Larry?
Yes, sir.
I don't go to the doctor.
Now, if Larry makes an emotional response to anything I
Shock him.
mention, you'll notice a change on this record.
Oh, this won't hurt Larry, will it?
No,
Ooh, we'll-
indeed. Just
we will
relax,
have fun
Larry.
on
This. Won't
this.
hurt a bit.
Yes, this won't hurt a bit. You sound just like my dentist.
I'll turn it on.
What is a dentist?
Notice how regular Larry's breathing
The
is
line on the
now,
bottom
and
is his
pulse as the
brain
pen
waves. You see they're
gradually
flat.
fills in the
Ooh.
crack. Mm-hmm. Larry responds to the word fill. That's interesting. And Larry has a dentist on his mind.
Is his name Phil?
This is just a hunch, but perhaps if we probe deeply, there's another word. Probe.
Oh, he's
Mhm.
reacting
Well, I
to
think I
probe,
can get
huh?
several words that
Maybe
will
he's
arouse
abducted
an
by
emotional
aliens.
response in Larry.
Let me try have a go at this.
Two things.
Furry.
Yes, that's another.
It worked.
Drill.
I'm responding just to words. Why?
Well, perhaps you can give us the answer to that one, Larry.
Oh, I have been seeing the dentist lately. I had a bad tooth.
Aha! You're afraid of something, too. Words, aren't you?
No, I have a bad tooth.
How did that
That
happen?
guy is ready
Well,
to
come on over here to the
punch
blackboard. Maybe if I
somebody.
draw a
Hey, he's sitting
diagram
there
of
with
the
his hands
process of
crossed.
conditioning, it will help you. S1, the first stimulus, stands for the dentist.
Okay, I'm
He's a
with you
good
so
fellow.
far. Okay, right, that's one.
Larry's normal reaction to him, R1,
R.
is curiosity.
Oh,
and
I get what the S and the R is. It's
but the dentist
Slytherin,
had to drill.
1,
That's stimulus
Ravenclaw,
two.
1.
Okay, I'm with it.
And Slithering,
And in this
2,
case, that's
and
called
Ravenclaw,
Response number
2.
No, but 10 points for Gryffindor.
Ah,
normal
yes, 10
response to
points
pain is a
goes to
desire get
Gryffindor.
away, a type of fear response. Each time Larry went to the dentist, it was something like the mouse and the cheese.
But with less
The dentist
pain and
stimulus
electric
became
current.
associated with the response of pain and fear, until Larry is conditioned to react to even words about the dentist with a pain-fear response. This conditioning may
looks like
wear
a
off
messed
after a while,
up
or it
Z.
may not.
Yeah, S1,
Emotional
R2, got it.
disturbances may
It's like a new
ruin your
droid from Star
appetite,
Wars.
make you nervous, even upset your stomach.
Why, it's like running away from cheese. I can see where conditioning can be pretty unhealthy.
That's true, Gene, but don't forget that conditioning can also be very useful. It's a good idea to be conditioned
will
to
be
stop whenever you
useful
see a red
in
traffic light.
Pain.
Then we want to get rid of unhealthy conditioning?
I don't want to be a scaredy cat all my life.
That's right. You want to grow into a mature, balanced person.
Oh, mature.
That's
Look, he
a
says
matter
it's so
of conditioning,
fancy.
too.
And he's a young
Condition
man, so it's
yourself
a
to make
young
more
man's
mature
fancy.
response.
Ah, we've gone full circle.
Now, let's review a bit.
Remember
We have
those good
certain
old
basic
days?
emotions
Trying to
which
forget.
are controlled subconsciously. They are modified and changed by a process called conditioning. Now, by understanding conditioning and using it,
Whatever cool
we
thing
can
is
more
there.
easily achieve
Yeah, 3.
emotional
Emotional, yes.
Emotionally disturbed.
maturity.
Oh, maturity.
Yeah,
You say that's so
that's
fancy.
nice.
Maturity.
Let's remember what happened with the Jack in the Box.
Oh, back to the
Each
Ah,
of you made
here
a
we go
different
again.
response, but all your responses were a little immature. Mature
Immature? Look,
persons
he's getting
respond
mad,
in
too.
a more
Dumb guy.
balanced manner. That is, their responses include a little of each of the basic emotions. Enough fear for protection,
the stare
a
that
little
guy's looking.
anger
He
or
just gave
rage
us a
at being
gonna
made
kill this man.
foolish, a spark of the love response. That is,
Mm-hmm.
interest, curiosity,
What does he
pleasure.
say?
A balance, you see. And we all want to become more mature emotionally, don't we?
Say mature one more time, I dare you.
Before we go, Mr. Brent.
Say
May I
it
keep
on
this graph?
double dare ya.
Yes,
Say
of
it.
course.
I'm beginning to see now how important it is to understand your emotions. Thank you, Mr. Brent.
Because now it's just a pie chart. I don't think it's the last time we're gonna see Cornet films.
No. Shocked.
We're back! Now, after you understand your emotions, here are your choices. Is it A, she will smile, be happy, B, scared, terrified, C, display rage or anger? I'll give you 5 seconds. Five seconds is done. Now, let's roll the clip and see what happens next. If you said the answer was D, all the above, you are correct. Now, see you next time, and don't forget to get your pets spayed and neutered.